night, and everything he sees is just blue. Like him, inside and outside, blue his house with the blue little window and a blue Corvette, and everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around, 'cause he ain't got nobody to listen. I'm blue, I'll be dying, 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 I'll be.
Fucking shit house. What the fucking leader of your club? The fucking captain. That's shit. That's fucking shit. That's shit.
That's good.
It's in the back. Go play in the middle. Good ear.
Probably one of the better.
Oh, Cottrell. Oh, shit.
This isn't good.
Oh, shit. Woo! Let's see what happens here.
He's been scatter.
He's been shit.
Nah,
He's been shit.
He's done a few things to start off
Been
with. I'm
shit.
telling you, mate.
Disappointed. I've been disappointed from.
Come on, hasn't
We've
it?
been hoodwinked, mate.
Hoodwink. You got fucked.
Oh, did he hit the behind post?
Oh, come on! He fucking kicked it into him, mate. He kicked it into him.
See what I mean? Every time we kick a goal, it takes him like 20 seconds to kick a fucking goal again. It worked. Oh, I fucking hate this prick. If they get a goal here, watch the heads drop. If they get a head, if they get a goal here, we're fucked. Fuck off.
I'm telling you, that is fucking
Fuck.
weak, mate.
We are
That
fucked.
is weak.
It's all over. The apple crumble. It started. It's fucking started. The
That
base
is
is falling.
weak.
It's crumbling. That is shit. Garbage. What do we got?
Okay, people, everybody, welcome to the Blue Abroad Jumper Punch. Big episode. What can I say? If you haven't been here, my name's Rocco. Esteemed host, Marcello and Paolo. How we going, guys?
Not good.
Nah?
No, not good.
Yeah.
Dire straits, Rocco.
I think
we're in dire straits.
I think we died a little bit yesterday. A little bit more, huh?
Yeah, just starting to kill us.
It's starting to kill us, man.
Slow kill. Slow burn.
Look, we try to be as positive as we can, and every week we come in, but
Not after
it's
yesterday.
slowly.
It's amazing how like you have that high in the preseason and like the week leading into the first game of the year,
Yeah.
and then it's like
Boom.
it's just slowly. Evaporated.
Look, man, I'm guilty of it. I was one that
We all are.
I had a belief, I had this belief, but you know what I mean? Deep inside, I was a little bit worried, but I had this belief, and look, they're slowly, like, it's taken 11 weeks, but they're slowly tearing their heart out here, so.
Yep.
But.
We've got to do what we've got to do.
Look, unlike Carlton, right?
We rock up.
We rock up, and we rock up prepared. We rock up. We do the hard yards, and that's it, man. So that's it, man. So before we start, right? Before we start, right?
Okay, here we go.
Mate,
Here we go.
I've been getting messages, and it's true, man. This thing here.
Oh, the one behind you.
Yeah.
No passengers, man. I'm over this shit, man. What a life fucking fool.
What's he doing? Oh, passengers.
All passengers. That's staying up there until they show something. All fucking
They
passengers,
could be
mate.
there to win a flag.
I'm
They could be
telling
there
you, mate.
to in the grave, mate.
Mate, I might have to like fucking engrave it in there, man.
I like
because
that.
they're all passengers,
I like
mate.
it.
Every single one of them.
Just over there. But, man, I've lost my wallet.
Oh, your wallet.
Yeah.
Since when? Last
Lost your
week?
wallet.
Yeah, I lost
What
it
happened to your
last
wallet?
week. I don't know. I don't have it.
Was this the one?
Hey,
Mate,
what the fuck?
how long you have to-
Houdini.
Listen, I know you're a young tacker, mate. Don't get hoodwinked. Here, put it away.
Thanks.
All right?
Keep it somewhere safe. Keep an eye on it.
All right, mate. You gotta always be looking around,
Oh,
mate.
it's there now.
All
It's
right.
there now. It's going to
You
stay
gonna get
there
hooked
in
with
my
again?
No.
All right, done.
Okay.
All right. This is what we're here for. Oh, let's go, mate. We need some Mitagina
Hurry up.
coffee.
Make
Let's
the
straight
phone
away
call,
do
mate.
it. Unfortunately, this
Should've
number
called
will
before we-
never change.
We should have called before we started the show.
Should already be.
Double order.
Hello. Hey. Yep. No, we're back. We're back again. Of course, every week we're back. Yeah, all right. Listen, we need 3 short blacks. The pan for piss, man. I milked him last time, and I got heaps now. Yep, and give us some biscotti. Thank you very much. All right.
Thank you to Melbourne Coffee Roasting Co.
Yes,
Sorry,
sir.
bringing the
While
order
we're
down.
here, of course, mate. This is all because ho! Look
There
at
it
you
is.
and your lovely
Thank you very
assistant.
much.
Again, thank you very much.
Bang.
Look at this,
Here it
mate.
is.
Hey, listen, and we've got such a biscotti
Yeah.
here. We've got all the biscotti
Yes,
here.
right.
We've got the cannoli, and these ones here.
Oh, little crackles.
These are special Thai dessert
Hey.
too. So we've got a little
Okay.
bit of like what is it?
Multicultural.
Multicultural, mate.
Dessert table.
Mate, look at this, mate. So think, let's
Yeah.
straight away, mate.
Who cares where it's
Let's
from?
straight
mate, just
away.
eat it.
Look at this, man. Had that look.
He's actually refilled.
No, I milked him.
Yeah, he actually
No,
looked it.
it was hard. It was hard, man.
Would you get Andrew Russell to help you out?
Help us out, man. Wait, these are
Or
gonna
did you
need...
do all the work?
No, I got Andrew Russell.
That's alright, good,
Yeah.
good.
This one is to James Seros. Is that your mate?
Yeah.
I'm going to neck it for him.
Oh, yeah, I saw that message.
He called us
Because
two
look at
bunch of
this.
pansies. Look at these pansies.
And he
A
thinks
few
us,
of them did actually, and there was a couple other people as well. They're
And you
fine.
know
I'm just
what?
trying to savour it, boys.
I was
and girls.
watching
That's
it,
why.
and he was right, man. Like,
It was piss week from us.
mate, he was absolutely
That's
right.
how
So here we go.
To the
You know
jump
what?
Punch.
As we say, when things have died in Italian, we say buon anima.
That's it, buon anima.
anima.
All the Italians will know. Here we
Cheers.
go.
It's a good drop. With a Medellina.
It's empty.
It's empty. Hey, listen,
There
I still nicked it, but you still did it quicker than me. Man, freak, man. This bloke's a machine, mate. That's what they call you.
The tank. That's why they call him the tank.
mate. Hey.
Who calls you the tank?
It was
Easy.
No, it's
a K.
EK29.
EK29, man.
that's
You come
right,
up with
yeah.
the names, man. I love it, man.
Okay.
I've been calling these blokes the same.
All right.
All right, hey, let's get back to the...
Melbourne Coffee Roasting Co.
Now listen to me, man. Unlike Carlton, man, this bloke works hard, man.
Brandon
To get this
Bevilacqua.
12 years of experience. I said this, winner of the silver and bronze in the Sydney Fine Food Fair. I'm telling you,
That's
that's a
what it's
big
all
achievement.
about.
This coffee is absolutely superb. He's got everything from the dark roast, the decaf, the English breakfast tea to chai, man.
Bang.
We're going to go to the website. What is it, guys? What is it?
MelbourneCoffeeRoastingCo.com. Get onto the promo code as well, Carlton15. And Terry will put all the links up in the live chat as well when
100%,
it
man.
goes through. So
100%,
Carlton15 is the
Seriously,
promo
man,
code.
he's like a local business.
How much percent off is it?
It's
15%.
15%.
He should up it to like a 4-goal loss, so like 24%. Because it's 4 goals every week, but
That's
yeah,
right,
15.
Here you go, bro.
Seriously, man, everyone's in lockdown. Everyone's struggling a bit, man. You need a coffee, man. I'm telling you, order it, man. They deliver it to you. 15% discount.
Yep.
Brandon Bevilacqua, champion.
Now, people were asking as well, the show's in lockdown, how's it going on? Ladies and gentlemen, the show goes on.
Yeah.
The show goes on.
We were.
And that's all I'll say.
And the other thing is, we all live together.
Yeah,
That's
correct.
right.
We all live together.
We all
We
live
got a
together.
bunk bed together,
No,
so I'm on
we
the
used
bottom,
to sleep
he's on the
together.
top.
Yeah, that's it. We all sleep together. So the thing is, man, of course we do the show, man. They can't stop us. They can't stop. As soon as we heard about the lockdown, we all moved in together.
That's
Correct.
right. That's
So
right.
that's
You
it.
beat the
That's,
curfew.
that's how we do it. All right, hey, number 9.
Yes.
Next week, oh, we're going to talk about this, but next week we're going to have a special show,
Right.
which is the
Yeah.
number 10. So it's a little bit of a celebration,
Okay.
and there's going to be a bit of a mid-year kind
Mid-year
of.
review.
So we'll
Reviews,
talk about that. But the number
mid-year
nines, have a look at this pick, everyone. Clyde Hill, 1923, played 1 game. Of course, you know I'm going to find the
No
one
wonder
game.
they call you the historian.
That's true, mate.
Is that when you were, was that when you were born?
Yeah. How old are you?
1923. I went to that game too. That one. Anyway, this is him in the the Marupna team photo. So it's not the Carlton photo.
Yes.
But why I picked out him was this. He played one game in between 2 world wars that he went to.
Wow.
He served in World War One, come back, played one game, and then went back to World War
He's
Two.
back off.
Well, he was playing for Carlton, and he thought, listen, man, I'd rather go to the war.
Yeah.
So that was him. So anyway, Clyde Hill, great mate. If you can play one game for Carlton. The other one, all right, this one. Everyone looks at this little video. To tell you the truth, it was hard to find a video of this bloke, even though it was a recent time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Adrian Hickman.
He had that style of like when he kicked at his arm and like
Yeah,
go right
that's
up.
right, that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
I liked him. I always enjoyed watching.
Yeah, 96 to 03, he played 134 games for Carlton and 107 goals. He was a good, hard, honest footballer. The thing is, he played in 3 losing grand finals. He played 94 losing grand final for Geelong.
Yeah.
Right? And he was their best almost.
Really?
Yeah.
95?
And then 95 we picked, in 94. Then he played in the 95. Right, and he got punished, but he was one of the best. And then we picked him up for the 96.
Yep.
And then he played for 99, and he lost again. You know, so the poor bloke,
He got a flag.
huh?
Got a flag.
No, he didn't.
No,
He
no.
didn't get a flag. Nope.
3 losing
So he
grand
was a
finals.
loser.
Geelong, Carlton. Geelong 94, Geelong
yeah.
95,
Oh yeah,
Carlton 99.
And
he's a
with the
loser.
Geelong and with Geelong in 94, they got pumped by
Yeah,
West.
West Coast,
Yeah,
yeah, big
In
ball.
95, they got pumped
Yeah.
by Carlton, and in 99, they got pumped by North Melbourne.
So he's a bad loser.
Adrian, your fault.
He should be playing for Carlton
Yeah,
now.
he should
No.
He should be one of the coaches.
Yeah.
Should be one. And well,
I
anyway,
had it.
so this video here now is of. Did you want to mention anyone? Because I've got one. I've got the greatest.
Patrick
of them.
Cripps is-
Patrick Cripps.
is-
We'll
yeah.
give Patrick Cripps at the modern day. So he's going to be a great Fremantle player.
No comment.
No comment.
No comment.
But the best of the
He's a bull. You got to give it to him though. He's a bull. He's a bull.
man.
Well,
He's a
he
bull.
got
That's
us
the
through
best.
some absolute shit, but you
Last
got
night
as a
shit, but
leader,
look,
you
no,
got to
listen.
keep stepping up.
No,
We
he's
love
our
him.
captain, man. And look, he does give his heart. It's not
Like,
like
he's
he
better
doesn't give
than
his heart,
Bruce,
man, but he is
really.
better than
He's
Bruce,
been
man.
smashed.
Yeah. Poor kid.
It's inhumane.
But he can only hope to be like this man. The great Kenny Hunter, mate. Champion, mate. I'm telling you, mate. Look at these highlights. This bloke, you want to talk about courageous? This bloke, man, he was built like a string bean. But I'm telling you, watch his marks, and you can see him in the highlights, man. He is an absolute gun. He played 81 to 89, 147 games, 160 goals, right? He come over with the buzz in 81. And in that year, they won the grand final, right?
Yep.
And who won the best and fairest?
Kenny Hunter. That's a big
And what
thing.
did we say about it last time?
It's huge.
Man, if you win the best and fairest of the premiership year, man, you're a gun.
Yeah, you're a
Right,
gun.
best and fairest in that year. He's also the Carlton Hall of Fame, the Carlton Team of the Century, and the AFL Hall of Fame.
Now, did he also, I remember when Harmsy and Marku, when we chatted to them, they said when he got knocked out in,
Yep.
what grand final was it, 81 or 82?
I think that was in the 82.
Right, he got
Right.
and he couldn't remember.
Well, there was an
No,
interview.
yeah.
There was an interview with him, and he does not remember the rest of the game to this
After,
day.
yeah. After, yeah.
And he was almost best on ground. I'm telling you that you got to see the courage of this
Oh,
bloke,
yeah.
man. He was
Different
absolutely.
times.
I wish, man. You know, like
Different
some
times.
of our players show
Some
courage.
do,
And
but
we'll
a lot
talk
don't.
about this
Yeah.
now. But you know, like, man, these players, man, they love the club. These old players, man, and
They do.
we should be getting some of them back. But anyway, that's the number nines. Number 9, man. This is a great effort. Number 9 shows, right? Next week is going to be a big show. It's
Yes.
a celebration number 10.
Work out who it is.
All right.
Or-
This is what we're here for, mate. Everyone, relax.
Sit back.
Sit back. This is the therapy. We
And
usually
listen
come
to the-
out of here
listen to the
either
narrator.
feeling better or feeling worse.
Don't know.
Both.
So we're going to work this out. This is the therapy on the couch. This week we've changed it around a little bit.
Yeah,
Right? What we're going to do is we're going to...
Well, at least we do changes
we do change.
on the fly.
On the fly.
Yeah. Unlike our
The
coaches.
same thing, the same thing.
That's right. So we've changed.
What is it? when you do the same thing and you
Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results.
Is that what we're doing every fucking week?
Well,
It doesn't
but the
change.
changes that they've made have just been perplexing as well. Anyway,
So we've added Mars's journal in this. So we're
Yep.
gonna start off with the heartburn.
Get it out, yeah.
The heartburn. Look, again, I ran out this morning. I went and bought it, and I fucking ran out.
Inspect the whole
I decked the whole pack. I decked the whole pack. Now we're gonna start. We're gonna go from point for point heartburn, and then we're gonna go through
so
this game.
the journal has it's festered its way up to the top.
It has
It's
to.
great.
It has to.
Yeah.
It has to.
Let's relive the disaster.
I'm not even. By the way, again, I'm not even going to mention the scores or the goals because it does not matter. It does not matter how much we scored.
The floor is yours, Senator.
Quarter one, fast start early with the centre clearance.
Question: we conceded the first 3 goals, did we not?
Yes.
Fuck, mate.
Poor entry from Sausage. Poor defensively on transition yet again, and Darling kicks the first. Murphy, another smothered kick. My pet hate, set-ups from a kick-in. Took them 3 possessions to get into flying Ryan goal. Better build up, lowered the eyes. Mr. Burns kicked through the fucking ball. That's Setterfield. Watch new Ed Kerno snapping it out of bounds on the full. This is easier for West Coast than reading a kid's book. Sheed for West Coast third. Mr. Burns goal. Finally get a reward on the scoreboard. Can we make the distance for fucking goal? Snap miss again. Sausage right in front.
Yeah.
Jack Silvani.
Yeah.
The Jack. Yeah.
Got to kick those.
The kicking inside 50 is as disgusting as my foul mouth.
That's pretty
Walsh, you freak. That is an awesome goal. The one where he got tackled, got up and off.
Wow.
bad. How the hell did he kick
What a
that?
goal.
That's persistent, so mate.
Yeah.
Love playing Liam Ryan into form. Another good goal. He kicked 4 on us last time. He kicked 4. Oh, yeah, you'll see.
You'll see.
Balenciaga Williams, run down. The Manouche head clash. Bang! Shepherd was worse for wear. TDK goal. Second quarter. Down. Not a bad start early. Just scrappy early in this quarter. High pressure game. Cotty's cordial Cottrell. Smothered kick.
Oh God.
And goal 31-24. West Coast up. Can this bloke kick Cottrell? That's a bad minute.
Was that the one that he tried to kick on the inside?
The kick through the middle, absolutely
What was
horrendous.
going on there, man?
Bro, what was he thinking?
That was, I'm serious, that could be one of the worst bits of football I've ever seen in my life.
What was he thinking?
That was worse than the Casbolt when he kicked the 15 metres out. You remember he kicked
What
it?
was he thinking?
I don't know.
He's pinned his
And you
head
can
back.
see, if you watch it closely, right, you can see his eyes. He's going, he's looking, oh, look, I can see someone
Well, you know
there.
what? Before we go off on a ramble, you were flying through centre wing. How do you not have an option forward of centre? Anyway,
Newman, good. Wait up. Sorry. Newman on early, beautiful play. Eddie Betts to TDK and kicks his second. 32-30, West Coast lead. Quick fire response, red and goal. Great to see the fraud, Andrew Russell on the bench. Newman, good interception to set up John Cena Owies. Puts it through, 36-38, West Coast lead. A real arm wrestle. Does Jones bend his knees? Runs past it like a goose. It was like this. Mate. Jones spoiling his own player, Wiedering, real good. Carlton lead for the first time through another Cena goal. 44-40.
Well done, Owies.
Oh, and what happens again? Quick fire response goal. Jermaine Jones.
now you have some stats about this as well.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Wait till you see this.
And
Wait.
there's your red time goal for the day. It was inevitable. Jermaine Jones, 52-45, West Coast.
The bloke who comes on from the bench, man.
2 1/4. Do we ever take our chances? How can you not be leading this? Because, we're kicking inaccurately. Quarter 3, it all breaks down going forward of centre more often than not. Cottrell gets his goal. He knows he's cemented his spot for next week.
It's 2 more
Better
weeks.
build-up play
2
there.
more weeks.
Oh boy, Newman. Ryan for his third and a quick fire response goal.
Oh, that was
30
bad.
seconds.
Oh,
West
no.
Coast 59-51 up. Red and good goal, and the West Coast Eagles go 65-51. How many times can you bomb the ball inside 450 with one tall?
Apparently not enough.
TDK, you can't miss that. That is shit.
yeah, that
Put
was
your
bad.
foot through it.
Yeah, that was
20
I don't
minutes
get it,
out.
man.
Got to kick. I don't care if you're 18, 20,
I'm telling you, this is
85. Got to.
We'll go over this, but this is a bloody issue, man. They can't make the. What is going on?
No. Flying Ryan!
What a crap.
Fucking dead. Trailing 66 to 52. Walsh's running power is relentless. The Coughlin pops up and kicks his first.
Yes.
Is that a rare Sard spoil?
Oh yeah.
Got a spoil, we've got one
Oh,
actually.
yeah.
Flying Ryan for 4. The debutant gets his first goal, and look how they get around him. I'm done. This is game over. I've called it. Call her in, Rexy. It's
Good afternoon! And the thundering footsteps of the fat lady who left the SCG.
It was over every quarter.
The thundering footsteps have left. The fat lady has left the stadium.
We called it early, but it was.
I called it early. You couldn't even see it on the live stream. I said it's all over.
100%.
All the stats in the last quarter are irrelevant. Disregard them all. They're all false.
Hey,
So,
we're gonna. While we're there, we're gonna show a couple of our texts.
Oh yeah. So
Alright.
midweek, I just said to the boys.
I'm telling you,
Oh,
man.
these were
Oh, yeah,
genuine.
here we go.
This bloke.
Mars
Texas
is
is
cool. Mars is
I'm
cool.
telling you, you should start a business, man. You start bringing the future, man. Look at these texts.
Well, not to fucking pump your tyres up because I'm already pumped up enough.
But you could see it.
Yeah. So I would have
Cricket
said,
like this.
I said to Paul they would probably lose 3 to 4 goals. Standard.
Pommy was declaring it all
Yeah.
week.
One.
And then I also said, I don't know if it was on the phone to him or to Michael Maloney, I said that Jermaine Jones would kick 2 or 3 goals.
Bang.
Two.
And then the kicker, this is a beautiful one, this will win you the chocolates. You can see this one right now. Liam Ryan, 4 goals and mark of the year.
How?
The Oracle.
The Oracle.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, mate. Bang! He gets it, mate. Hey,
All clear.
was there odds on that? Because it would have been.
Oh, mate, it would have been, you know what? Given what we know, it probably would have been about a Given what we know,
The facts are all there. It's
I
all
wouldn't
evidence.
have, I wouldn't have bet you much.
But,
Yeah,
yeah.
mate, that was beautiful.
Well, that's a good segue into this week's minestra of shit.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what to say, man. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Like,
I mean, he wasn't there in the live stream, so
Well, I was watching it. I was at work upstairs in my own office at home, and I was watching it. And even the boys at work on the team meeting, they could see how visibly frustrated I was.
I'm telling you, from the opening bounce, mate. From the opening bounce, you could see it straight away. And we don't have to keep saying this, but
No.
this was a reserve side we were up against.
oh mate, how
I
many
think-
premiership players are they missing?
I
Over
know.
10?
The concern for me was that as soon as Mackay went off, like they just
Fell away.
there was no fight.
Nah.
No.
There was no, like, when did he come off? Like, through the second quarter, they declared that he's done?
Yeah.
Halfway through
No.
the second quarter,
The
wasn't it?
second or the first?
He come off.
No, he
He
come
come
off
off
on
in
the
the
first, but
right.
I think in the second.
Okay.
They declared him off.
Yeah,
Right,
But he
the
didn't come
emergency
on
come
after that again. He
No,
didn't come
no,
on.
no, he didn't come on after
No.
that, you know?
Well, this is where it has, because the club, I mean, when you've got a guy that's 6'7" up in the forward line, everybody just gets around him and they know
Gravitate
he's the
towards
man.
him.
He
Yeah,
is the
correct.
man, right? So at quarter time, I don't know what would have been said, but we should have been, boys, look, Harry's probably not going to come back on. Don't worry about it. That's it.
That's what I
It's
was
done.
It's done.
It's done. Don't worry about it. We love him. We know he's a gun. We know he's our goal kicker. But let's try and get another avenue towards goal. We've got all these
100%.
youngsters up there as well. And look, the Conning's up there. We know he'll try and give us a contest too. But let's try and manufacture a different way to goal.
Yep.
Correct.
I'm sure they would have done that. But the way they just...
Yeah, but it went from lowering the eyes in the first quarter.
Which
First
they were.
maybe 10, 15 minutes of the quarter they lowered the eyes. And then when he went down, they just started bombing
We
it
got
in, bombing it in, bombing it in.
belted
I'm
at the
like, just
contest.
lower
And you
the
know what?
eyes.
Remember
Just
on the
more
live
forward.
stream, we
Yeah.
actually said, oh, he's gone down. Hopefully now,
Yeah.
they got like a different structure.
Yeah.
They'll play differently.
Different strategy going towards goal.
Oh my God, they were doing exactly the same thing, mate. They were just popping it on top of everyone's head, mate.
Again, insanity. It was just repetition of the
And
same
that's
shit.
exactly what West Coast backline want.
Yeah, they
because
preyed
they're
on
full of
it.
intercept
Correct.
markers.
Correct.
I know they didn't have
Doesn't
put them
matter.
out there, but you know,
But that's
it's
their
still,
structure.
Imagine they
the
did.
system.
I know. Imagine they did.
Man,
If they had their actual
Imagine
team,
they
it would have
McGowan
been
and that
10
back
goals. It would have been 10 goals if they actually had their full team.
It's a disaster everywhere. Contested possessions, we got smashed 111 to 136. Clearances, we got smashed 24 to 37. Out tackled again 43 to 49. And you know, what do we look at our rankings? Like it's just terrible all around the board. Really, it's just there's no that Cottrell bit of play that we
That 1
mentioned
minute,
when he tried
that 1
to kick
minute.
it
Oh,
kick it to
God,
the
he's
inside.
Who are you? Dustin
Who
Martin.
do you have, Murphy?
No, it was
Whoever it may have been, right?
I think it might have
I
been
think
Walsh.
Walsh or Murphy
It
was
was
one of the
Walsh.
two, right? And everyone saw it, right? But know your limitations, mate. He has never pulled that kick off ever.
No.
Right? But
It's not his
then
skill.
I wind it back and think, well, how are we streaming through the middle of the ground?
Well, that would have been
And
fun.
how is there no one to kick to? Like
And that's-
what's your setup when you get the ball turned
One
over at
position,
half back and you're going? Like what's
So it's not his fault too. Like in a way, it's part of it's not his fault
Well,
because he's
him and
got
part system.
because the
Part
system's
system
not there,
and-
man.
Well, do you know what? I think if you probably saw the behind the goals vision, I would like to know if there was nothing to go.
Who was running forward?
If there was nothing to go to forward of centre, the decision to come back inboard or the decision to try and find something laterally to you is probably right.
warranted.
Yeah.
It's probably right.
Yeah, but how can you
100%.
have no one streaming in towards goal and somebody coming up at you? I don't get that.
But in saying that, man, I looked at his eyes for when I was watching him,
He was-
man.
and
He
he
went
was
straight to the
always-
side, man, and
always.
he was looking for somebody. And then the kick was horrendous.
Well, that-
too on top of that.
That happens in our game a lot as well. The inability to take your time and assess the options all around the ground. Like
Yeah.
they rush the kicks and they go inside when you shouldn't go inside.
100%.
And when they should, they don't. And
Yeah.
it's just like,
Who doesn't do that?
Walsh.
Yeah, but this is the
Waitering.
thing,
But it
you've
shouldn't
gotta-
be
you've
like
got
that.
to get the ball into the hands of your
Of
best
best
users, and
users,
you've got to
correct.
free them up. And that when we did that, we looked okay. We sort
We
of
did.
sliced
No,
through
we
with the
did.
kick, but it doesn't happen often
But
enough.
that
No, that's
also...
Teams aren't going to let you play like that.
No way. And we look
You know?
good when we move the ball quicker.
Yeah.
When we try and slow it down and go, like, you,
Yeah.
you can't trust certain people in the team to hit targets.
No.
They just got to kind of
The
just
skills-
go, just roll.
The skills are terrible,
Yeah,
mate.
They're
They
below
are
par.
terrible.
Below par.
And they want to play. They keep saying they want to play a certain way. We want to
But
play
what
this
is
way, but it's not. It's not even about that, right? You've got to have a brand, right?
Correct.
Of football that you play. Yeah, this is our mantra. This is what we've got. This is what we, this is what we take when we go onto the football field. But when opposition coaches are going to break you down, that's the role of it, right? So what's your response?
And this is the whole thing. You need a response. You need a plan B. You need a plan C.
Inability to change in game to
You have to.
what's
But
happening.
they clearly
Because you've
do.
got another coach who's got their own agenda.
Of course.
It's not like you're playing against Witches Hat. I mean, other teams play against Witches Hat when they're playing us, you know. But at the end of the day, you're not playing with Witches Hat. You've got to be able to change on the run, mate.
But not to harp on individuals, but I saw there was one bit of play, I think it was in the first quarter or second quarter, where the ball, they were coming, so they wanted off half back, and they bombed it over, and then Kerno didn't have a look at where the ball was coming from. He was just watching his man.
Yeah.
He was still behind him a
man.
metre, and then he looked, and he was already gone. I don't know who it was. It could have been
No,
Sheffield
no, I
or
remember
something.
that.
These blokes like you, mate.
It's like
Those guys.
Mate, I'm sorry, but you got to be a smarter footballer. You got to have your head on the swivel.
They've got to go.
That's, you know what I mean?
Those were Ed Curnow, Mark Murphy,
They're all
Levi
gonna
Casper. It's time to go. It's seriously time to go
It
because
is.
what are these three players
Provide
going to give us going towards the back
Nothing.
end of the year?
Zero.
Mate, they're not.
Zero.
They're done. Mate.
Zero. And unfortunately, like they've been good, servants of our team and that. But man, we've got to be thinking about the club here, mate. Like you said, this is doing nothing for us.
No.
Well,
Zero.
the season's over.
The season.
I don't care what anyone
Of course,
says.
the
It's done.
season's over.
It's done. It was done 4 weeks ago.
Man, all right, I
And
want
so
someone
the
to put in a stat the last time a team made the finals at 4-8.
Mate, probably never.
And
Or
as if
Richmond.
we're going to bloody do it. We're one of the worst.
Richmond won 10 in a row or something to make final.
We would have to win the next 11 in the row.
Well, I've got
We can't
something
even
for
beat
you.
West Coast.
I was going to say, alright, we'll put it this way. I've got something for you. I did a little bit of research in the week, just a bit of quick research. When's the last time we won more than like 6 games in a row?
I know this answer, but
I don't know.
You tell me, you go.
I can't. I don't know. I know when's the last time we won 4 in a row. Bolt was here.
It would have been
6 in a row. Fuck, I could never tell you.
6 in a row.
don't
Wasn't
know.
it in?
I
I don't think 6 in
Anyone
a row.
know?
It was 13 in a row.
Oh, that was in 2001. Or?
Correct.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the last time we won over 4 games in a row.
Wow.
Wow.
13 in a row that was.
Yeah.
And look at the team back then.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was with the Cooters and everything.
Correct.
And then we're playing against, that was up against like Essendon and
I mean,
that.
That's what I'm saying to people. The evidence is all there.
Yeah.
What makes you think we're going to win 8 games in a row?
No.
We're going to win. We're
8
going to
out of
make
11.
finals. Where are you going? Where are you going?
I think that sentiment's done now.
Where are you going? We're not winning. We're not winning more than 5 games, 6 games in a row. We can't. We're not
No
good
way.
enough. We lost to a VFL team.
GWS in 2 weeks' time over there, mate.
I mean, with that midfield of theirs, it was better than West Coast
Keegan's got
yesterday.
to make sure
Yeah.
he goes out and buys some undies because he's only packed for 5 days.
Well, that's true.
Nah, I think they're coming back. They
Oh,
don't
they
want
are
to come
coming
back.
back. They are
They
coming
don't
back.
wanna come
Coming
back.
back and then going back there.
They shouldn't allow them to come. They should stop them at the airport and say, you're not coming back. Go to the fucking army barracks in Sydney.
No, man, I'm
Seriously,
telling you.
it's
Hey,
really-
listen,
but you know
I see. No, there's a million problems.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. We can analyse the game to the up 10th degree, right? But the problem is, it's not just. It's
Not
not
just
I
on
mean,
field.
and I said it on the fan cams after the game. You know, they can sack him tomorrow. I wouldn't care, mate, because it's the.
No.
You know, look. In all likelihood, given what's happened this year, if it gets slightly worse,
They have to.
I think
They're
they
gonna
will
do
make the
something.
move. They won't make it
Unfortunately-
yet, right? But I'm, you know, like.
It's not unfortunately. You
No,
can't think like that.
no.
It's
You
not
let me
un-
finish.
Alright, go.
Unfortunately, which coach is going to take over?
That's
John Barker.
That's what I mean.
That's the problem now, and
unfortunate.
that's the problem now. They're going to get rid of these assistants, right? How can you bring in an assistant
You
if they're
can't.
probably going to get rid of
You
mostly all of
can't.
them?
This
right?
is a disaster for
So
them.
it is. It's a disaster, and the season is slowly, and I don't think I didn't pick it. It's actually turning into a disaster.
Yeah.
The season has become
gone.
an unmitigated disaster.
What do they think? Charlie
Yeah.
Curno's going to come back and
And
kick 80 goals.
They do all excuses.
Full of shit.
And
There's
what,
too many excuses.
what worries me the most is that they can, you know, get rid of the coach, all right, whatever. The problem runs deeper than him.
100%.
Because
Higher up.
it's literally the same cycle. It's sack the coach, get a new
Yeah.
guy in, get rid of him.
Well,
Sack that. So there is something wrong within the core of this club,
Well, it's
right?
from the top.
And
As
it
Vince said.
starts at the top. The
Top
accountability has to start. CEO, that
Yeah.
filters down to the GM of football.
course.
That filters down to the head of fitness. That goes to the coach. That filters off to the players. There is no accountability on the field
100%.
at this football club.
Well,
And
those people have been there since the failure of the
100%.
past
And
regimes.
the
100%.
problem
They're all there
is,
still.
the problem is as well, and again, and we keep reiterating it, they take more glee
Off
with
the
stuff that they do off the field than what they do on the field.
the bank. Like the
Whatever,
sponsor.
don't worry about the sponsor, whatever.
Why-
Whatever.
But I'm saying this is what
I
they
know.
highlighted all week. You
But
know,
why
like,
do
no
we-
one cares.
Why
mate.
do we have to care about? We don't care as
No.
you don't care. I don't care. You don't care.
No.
Whatever. Yeah, you're doing your shit
Whatever.
financially off the field.
Just
Good
do
stuff
it and
for you.
shut up.
That's
But they
right.
have to, and that's good. Like that's what. But the
Whatever.
club had been begging for that. Our supporters had been begging for that for quite a while. What's going on off the field? Get off the field right. Which
Just
evidently
do it, but-
we probably have. But then people talk about how off field is represented on field, and how there's that correlation.
Yeah.
You know, like well, clearly there is something amiss off the field.
Yeah, of course.
Because you look at what's going on out there, people are not communicating properly. Structurally, we're breaking down, you know. And the club got itchy feet when all this COVID stuff happened. They got rid of all this staff and all that, and they weren't smart with the decisions that they
100%.
made. They
100%.
got rid of the VFL team.
Yeah.
They got rid of this. They got rid of that. When a lot of clubs kept their
Kept it.
VFL
Yeah,
ties.
that's
Look,
right.
now they've got the Carlton reserves, which is fair enough. Okay, they've got that going now. But the problem is, it all starts at the top
100%.
and filters its way all the way down. And this stuff about the lag effect,
Nah.
about this
Man,
happening.
this is
What a
buying
bunch of
time
shit.
by the button.
You're not a newly started-
Give me the shits.
Yeah,
that
but we're
way.
not a newly
Come here,
started-
give me the fucking shits this way.
We're not a newly started football club.
Come
We've
on,
been
mate.
there for a century, and if not over.
So much pain has gone into this 5 year, 6 year, 7 year thing, and we are not reaping any rewards
No, nothing.
at all.
It's
At
come to zero. It's a waste of 6 years.
I told you.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, you go.
No, I was just going to say, with all that point, my rant, I'm going to talk about the fucking board and that they can go and get fucked, mate.
Well, I can read something out for
I
you.
was just going to bring up, like, you see, like, off-field, all right, and then you see on-field, and what about your leaders on-field with Doherty and Cripps?
Which
and
one are you going to read out?
And what about Newman when he got fucking knocked out? No one went up to him.
Well, let's talk about that for a sec, because let's have a look at that video. I'm going to show you that video. Have a look at that, right? Everyone look at that in the corner.
Like, the bloke killed himself.
And did one person
Not
go
one
up there?
person went up to him.
disgraceful, and that's what shows you that they are not willing to die and look after each other.
No,
They're
This is not a
willing
united
to-
club.
They're not.
No.
It's like if you were to
And
go
that
out
proves
into
it.
war and they all just started running on the field, no generals. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
You know, taking care for
And
one
then one of
another.
your mates gets shot,
You don't
cause
care.
for
Leave
hell,
him there. Leave him there.
and you
Now-
go walking away.
Yeah.
I want
What
to
is
read
that?
something out, and you can see who this is from. I don't want to know his name.
No,
You-
keep it
you,
in there.
you can see who this is from, right? So a very
Alright.
good tie at the
Yes,
football
yes,
club,
all
right?
right. This is a good time.
Now
Well
this,
entrenched.
this is what he messaged me, right? After the game yesterday. And he said, no accountability. It starts at the top with the CEO and should filter through to the GM of footy, head of fitness and coach. You need to build a brand. What do the most successful teams do and what characteristics do they display? They are tough, contested ball and tackles, disciplined, team defence and structure, connected, team first and do something for someone else, never say die, ability to run out a game / fitness. And regardless of the result, you know that they will have a crack for their coach and their people.
Yep.
Their people, the fans. I don't see any of it with the Blues, and if you don't stand for something, then it's hard to build from nowhere. I think they get off way too easy as a club who should be playing finals this year. So much pain and hard work went into a 5-year rebuild that was done to set the club up. The excuses have to stop and the accountability has to start. That's what the best teams do. I feel for you and all the loyal fans.
It's a joke.
Mic drop.
And that's from someone, mate, that knows.
Oh well,
That-
and he's been there. And
Yeah.
win one. He won it.
No,
No,
he's a number one pick. And
Doesn't matter. But he was
a
there.
very good footballer.
He was there at the top end. Doesn't matter.
He's a good footballer.
Yeah, it's just it's beyond the joke. Yeah.
It is.
100%.
We
And this
are
is-
laughable on the field.
But it's just not
Laughable.
funny anymore.
Did you see the? And I'm going to try and find it. I'll try and find the footage. This is impromptu. When there was that scuffle.
Oh,
You see
yeah.
that scuffle. But
They laugh.
Elliot Yo was
He was
laughing.
laughing.
Right.
You're laughing.
Yo was laughing.
Right. What that scuffle, man? Then put that on the bloody field, mate. Do that.
But what? You're doing a scuffle? What when it's over?
I mean, like, and there is a.
Bad.
And,
There's something
and,
wrong
and
there.
what shits me is that it's the same thing over and over
It is,
again.
bro.
It's coach comes in, we sack him, and then there's been this stink with the board
Yeah,
and
I
top end
don't
management
like it.
for so long that it's just there's something wrong with the core.
There's
of
a
the
tumour
football
in
club.
there. There's
No,
a
everything's
tumour.
about- and
They
listen,
treat it with a new coach, with a couple players. Oh yeah, we're signing a new sponsor, and the same thing happens because the tumours haven't been gotten
I'm
rid of.
telling you, man.
They're still
It's
in
rubbish.
there. It's
And-
still spreading again. It's re-spreading.
Can I now? I keep in contact with a couple of the old champions, right? So I've got like a few, right? I'm not saying that because just to say I've got a few. I'm saying that because you're not going to guess who this is, right? Because I don't want people. But this is the
Yeah,
message you wrote me yesterday, right?
Yep.
This is from a champion of the past.
Actual champ. No,
Actual champion. He wrote this to me, all right, and he went a bit hard on the players, but still, he wrote, Carlton are the most useless C's I have ever watched. Bye-bye, Cribs, Dow, Murphy, Silvani, and others underperforming and gave absolutely nothing today. I have heard that they've recruited a 2.1 metre volleyball player that has not played before. Oh my God, today's game was embarrassing from the skill level. I'm over it. Have a good night. I'm going to bed. I'm telling you, if you know who this player is, you're going to freak out. I'm not going to say,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Can I say who it is? I don't want to say who it is, but okay. Yeah.
And then I've got another one from another man, so I'm not even going to bother reading that one. He was also disgusted, man. And these are from champions, man. They're seeing this club, right, just being put to their fucking knees.
We're
It
dying.
has been.
We're dying.
I'm telling
And no
you.
one gives it, not the supporters, but I'm telling you, the top end do not give a shit.
Yeah, well, it's one thing to be commercially viable, right?
Yeah,
That's you need to
whatever,
be,
yeah,
okay,
you need-
whatever, right?
In today's
But
age,
they've literally detached themselves from their sole purpose of being
football.
winning games of football. They have detached themselves from that reality of being. Because ultimately, that's what you take the field for.
That's what a football club is, mate. At the end of the day, I know it's a business.
That's what we go to support. Why do we go to the footy? What to think? Oh, great, Southern, whatever, bank, whatever it is.
Yeah, we got a new sponsor.
Oh, yeah, look, Mars is what me and
Yeah.
I don't care about these. I care about that.
That's all we care about.
I care about
man.
that and what's on
that,
field.
man.
And what's on the field.
And
We
show-
go to the
They have
football
gone
to watch wins.
They have gone absolutely bonkers as a football club, trying to look nice
Yeah,
to
100%.
people and look how good we are.
Exactly.
Look at what we do.
Yep, and they're
Blah
all the
blah
same.
blah blah blah.
They're all
And
the
and do
same.
you know what they do when it comes time for the Sunday and the Monday shows about the Carlton Football Club? What do they say about the Carlton Football Club? Joke, embarrassment,
Yeah.
laughable. Defensive structures are inept.
This
The
is your
recruits-
club we're talking about.
the
This
recruits.
is your club we're talking
Our
about.
club.
What our club?
club.
Sorry, but
Do you want to
our
be? Do you want to be perceived as a good football club?
Or
I'll tell you how
right.
you'll be perceived as a good football club. Start winning. Forget
Exactly.
all your social justice issues and all your stuff outside of football. And the saying is true, mate. The saying is true. You go woke and you go broke.
Yep.
And that's exactly what's happening to this
100%.
football club, mate. Because
100%.
that mantra of business, it does not work.
No.
Full of shit.
It's never proven to work, and it will never work.
No.
Full of
It
shit.
will
100%.
never ever work.
No.
It's just full of
And
shit.
it's proven.
The
It
spinning
is
shit.
proven, mate.
We've got to be careful, man. We're going to become irrelevant.
We already are, mate.
We are.
We are.
We are.
On
We've
the
been
field, we
irrelevant
are
for what,
irrelevant.
26 years?
On the
we've been
field, we
irrelevant.
are irrelevant.
Yeah.
Off the field, and as the stature of our
We're the
football
best
club,
football club off field.
yeah, but off the field,
And not even off field. We are.
our history is relevant. Start
That's it.
making your own history
That's
now,
right.
boys.
How many times can you we've got 16 flags? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't see any of it.
I'm sick of talking about the 95.
I don't want history.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
I'm sick of talking about what we had. I want to talk about what we have and how good it is and how good we can get.
You know why we talk about what we had? Because we've got nothing.
That's
now.
right.
That's why. Because
You got
if
like
we,
4 or 5
if we did
players.
something now, we would never start talking about the past. Do you think like Richmond talk about their flags in 18?
Let's talk about the now.
Of course they do.
You've got to get the right people in at your football department.
100%. Well, in saying that, I'm going to put up this quote, right? Is it going to go up now?
Just
Right?
needs to all get better internally.
Mate, they're all stuff, man. Judd said this last year, right? Judd said this last year, and this was what pisses me off, mate.
That's been
Right?
training rules. I have to be.
It is. It is. We are working through it. We're pretty clear on the attributes we want from our next coach and which attributes are more priority than others. We want an experienced coach that can take us to the next step. We don't want someone with training wheels.
So
They said it.
I know.
Then they went and did the exact opposite, and now they've all run away from it.
They put the training wheels on with.
That's
Oh,
your fault. That this is. I'm going to say this because I'm wasting my rant here. But this is your fault. This is all your fault. All of yous running this club. The reason we are where we are, this is all your fault. Judd, all of yous. I don't give a shit, man. You knew what was about to happen.
But I will preface this by saying the fans did want him in.
Now, I'm going to say this. Don't take away my thing.
I won't.
So we'll just leave it at that. But you're right, the fans did premise it, but I'm going to say something about this later on. I don't want to wreck my rant. I'm going to say because I've written something about that. And that's true, but there's something about that. No,
Okay.
just leave it.
We'll leave it for
Just
now.
leave it.
Okay.
But it's
All right.
I'm telling you, the leaders, it's your fault that our great club is in this position. But don't you feel ashamed? Don't you
They
feel
obviously-
ashamed?
They obviously.
There's no
well, I'm
accountability
sure.
there.
Look, I'm about to say they obviously don't, but I think they do. But I don't think they're good enough. They're not good enough.
So you're trying to say
They're
these
not
people
good
at the
enough.
top end, these big business tycoons, right? You think you're trying to say that they give a shit,
Oh, they don't care.
right? And this is the ones who are running our club.
As I said,
Well,
do
mate,
they care on
It's
field?
not, even,
Do
it's
they?
not even about
They don't. It's about
caring.
their own agenda. I guarantee it. Because if they weren't, these are people that There are millionaires that have been successful people. You're trying to say that if they wanted this club was their first agenda, that this club wouldn't be on top of the fucking ladder?
Well, the problem is as well and Vince put this up as well in one of the groups we were in. There's an article in the news in the Herald Sun, and there was a quote from an ex-assistant coach saying that...
I'm going to use that. Don't break my name.
I'm not. But
you're right.
That there are powers above.
Yes.
Who still have an influence about
100%.
as to what happens at this football club.
100%.
And they are not tied into the football club
100%.
other than, they're not there day to day.
You know the debt, I'm sorry, but the powers that be at the top. There you go.
Yeah,
Tell you
100%.
What's a couple of 5 million? It's a $5
Millions
note.
of dollars, these people.
Nearly a billion, mate. What's a $5 note?
And why did they do it?
To look good.
Thank you. These people have cleared the debt, which is thank you very much. You cleared the debt, right?
Big fucking wall.
Now,
But they've done it so they leave some sort of legacy when they leave, mate. That's all they've done. Matheson, what's his name? Not Matheson, the other bloody...
Right.
No, what's our president called?
Judas.
I don't want to know his name. That banana, man, he jumped ship like that bloody Italian who left the boat when he went ashore. All right, that's what he's done, and the reason he got rid of the debt and all that was so when he leaves, he can say he did something. You know what?
You've done nothing.
Put us on top of the ladder, or you've done nothing, man. I don't want to hear your fucking rubbish.
Yeah, well, I think we should. There has to be something internally from the club to address the state of affairs.
Can we get what is it, an AGM?
I don't know what it is.
Can we
right?
do
But
that as a fan club?
Apparently, as members, if you get 100 people signing, you can call a meeting with the club.
I'm sure we can get 1,000, 2,000 people.
Whatever it may be, right? Now, I want to know, because what really peeves me off at the moment, and this is away from on-field, which it might even influence on-field, because everything does, right? There's always this constant rhetoric that is coming up about how the constitution of the club has changed, that the board are pushing certain agendas, that the board have eradicated our debt in a way that has been almost hoodwinked, you could say, right? Now, I don't know how true this is. I don't know how true this is.
We're not in there. But
I would, apparently at the AGM, there were questions asked of our financial officer or people looking after the finances, and they sort of danced around the answer.
Yeah.
Now,
gave the PR answer.
I don't know what is going on with the club internally from that point of view, but I would like to know, I'd love to be a fly on the wall as to exactly what is going on with our internal affairs, because I look, I don't know if this is true, but there are people saying that apparently the funding that the club got from the government has been used to pay off the debt, and that's what has made it look like they've paid off the... I don't know. This is rumour.
I've heard this
could just be horrible in your anger. I don't know, but I would like to have it confirmed to me as to what exactly our internal affairs are.
What do they get? 50 million?
I don't know. Whatever it is.
Well,
The new federal funding.
I had good.
I don't know.
I had good resources on that, man, and I'm telling you, I heard exactly the same thing, man. And if this is the case, man, it's
I'm not. This is not to spread rumours. No. This is nothing. This is. I just want to know.
Look, I'm sure
where's it come from? Like, why has it popped up?
Other people, and why can't we ask that question?
Well, you can.
We're paid stakeholders, are we not?
Yep.
Are we not?
Well, we are. Of course we are.
We're members, and
so
that's
why can't we ask these questions
why
of
can't
the
we?
people?
Hey, listen, if something is true, right, you should never be worried about questions being asked.
Exactly.
Right? The only time you ever worry about questions is when it's a lie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? And I'm not saying and this just shows how this whole place is being run. It's a disaster. It's hoodwinked. It's criminal. It's not working, mate. Like, I don't know the full intricacies of this whole club, but for crying out loud, mate, the whole thing is run like a shambles.
It does filter, top to bottom. We said it how many times.
This is, I think in the Constitution, if 100 members call for a meeting with the football club,
probably 100,000 now. They probably changed.
Then it's 100 members. Yeah. Then I think
you
are obliged. The board and people at the club have to have a meeting. So look, and this is by no means to spill a board or me pushing a faction or anything like that. I just as a member, as a paying member, and as to what's going out on the field and what's happening with our football club, I want to know that the people who are in control of this football club have a vision and they have a
Know
set
the
path
right
and they know what they're going to do going forward. Because at the moment, it just doesn't. It's not looking good.
Well, it's proven
It's looking.
It's 20 years, man. Like, it's proven.
It's a bleak outlook.
If you have full confidence in your board, then you have full confidence, in yourself and watching your team out on the field. I look at Richmond, for example. They changed everything. Brendan Gale and Peggy O'Neill.
The assistants are all gone.
They have
That we know,
flush them
right?
out. They're
But
gone.
that may be why but they probably don't even care anymore, mate, because they know they're probably gone.
Yeah.
So,
And this is the whole issue.
but that is
The
by
players
no
ain't
means
there.
that is by no means a way to be let off for your performance
No.
and what you do as a coach.
No.
100%.
You
man.
should be giving your all. Doesn't matter if you're paid for
100%,
stand
man.
or not.
He-
So
Yesterday, walking off that field, he looked, that was it.
who Teague?
Oh,
Oh.
dejected,
but
broken.
even on the bench, right? Maybe that's
He
not
was-
but show
That's
something.
what I said last week.
Your energy wears
Well,
off on the
maybe,
players.
maybe he actually heard me, and I said
He
you
went
got to
onto
get
the
down
bench.
on the bench. But then when he was on, he was like this.
No.
I get him, fucking, well done.
And he
Fucking
said
get in there
he
again.
said in his press
You want
conference
that, you
that
want it.
it was I think that was the first time he's actually coached from the line,
Yeah, it is.
from the boundary,
It
and he
is.
said,
Well,
the
maybe we would've
mistakes
done it first
the
year.
mistakes looked more so down there than when I was up there. But you don't have to be down on the line to see
We
that.
can all see it. If we can see it, you should be able to see it.
I like the fact that he tried something to go down there, but
Yeah.
fire him up.
Players
As I
feed
said,
off that
I
energy. They like to be
believe
cuddled sometimes.
It's too much for him, man. He was an assistant coach. He was an alright assistant coach, whatever. It was too big of a job for him, man. It was too big of a job for him. Man, unfortunately, I don't know, man.
Mate, if he loses next week,
In 2 weeks' time.
and
I'll tell you
if we could lose to North Melbourne, see you later.
God.
Look, I don't want anyone out of the club, but for me, I don't hold
Well,
sentimental
Melbourne's got
values
more of an
and shit.
experienced
See you
side
later.
than what West Coast have got in there.
it's done. We go into the bye and they can hopefully reset and find something.
Again, with this hope.
But, that's what they're banking on.
I don't
then,
hope.
then we got no hope.
I don't know, but I go off evidence. And
And
there's
that's
no
it.
hope.
If we're
There's no
hoping,
hope.
we're
There's
hoping.
no hope.
And this was another thing. I said this
We're
on,
cooked.
I said on the
no,
fan camp, this is another thing. I asked Terry, why did you think we were going to win this week? And his answer was the outs that they had.
Yes, you did say this. This is how bad our football club is
And
going.
it's
We're
got to
banking
turn.
on outs.
That's
on
what
other
we're banking
teams.
on. Their outs and something has to happen. No,
Like
it
a
doesn't.
response.
Well,
Like
you
we
know
never-
what it is? It's a case of, and this is how bad it's become. Oh, why do you think we'll win? Not because
No.
Carlton Football Club play a great brand of football
No.
on the field,
It's
and I
because
know
they've
that
got
our
all the
structures
way
are going to hold up.
Yeah, and that.
Nothing to do with that.
No, it's got to do how bad the
And
other
that-
side
and that
is.
just
How the
shows
fuck
you.
is that? How
That's
fuck
bad.
is that? We're
That-
relying on another team being bad
Yeah,
that we're versing
that-
this
and
week.
that shows you where we're at. And we couldn't even beat them.
No, and we
We couldn't even beat them.
Mate, they told us.
And before we finish, we didn't even win the free kick count.
No.
And we were winning that.
No, I think we're on top now. We're on top now.
Oh, we're on
I think
top
we're
now.
on top now. I think we're on top.
Hey, they're gonna put a press conference on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Major announcement.
Major
Winning
announcement.
free kick out.
Now listen, man. Look, before we go into the votes and that, at the end of the day, I'm telling you, what I saw yesterday, there was no interest in the team. No interest. They're not playing for each other. They got no interest.
No.
They've lost. The Teague has lost the players. The players have
They've lost each
hope.
other. They've lost each other.
And that was proven. All passengers, man. And that was proven by Stockton after his first goal, Newman there. Whenever there's like a little scuffle, you never see people go in. Only I saw it once in that Essendon game, and that was with
Because it was
Owies.
Essendon. It's because it was Essendon.
But it was only big. It was only Owies and Stocker. It was the young kids who'd come in from a different culture that came in and started fighting.
Fuck, I feel sorry for that.
Just
kid.
quickly,
Stocker.
before we wrap up, it's Stock.
I feel sorry. They're setting him up to
Why
fail.
are they
I'm sorry.
consistently playing him down back.
Bad. It's bad.
Yeah, I saw one passage, a beautiful kick of the footy. And we know this. We've seen him in the VFL and all. Beautiful user of the footy, mate. Put him in the guts. He's a big body. He's fucking ruthless.
And he's shown
Ruthless
he can do it.
aggression, as
He's
Matt
shown he
Dodds
can
would
do it.
say.
Yeah, that's it. Ruthless
But
aggression.
mate, use him where he's meant to be played. He's just.
Yeah,
But this is what kills me. They moved heaven and earth to get him into the club.
Yeah.
And he was drafted
Remember,
as a
it was the
midfielder.
big.
Yeah.
It was the big.
Oh, we want
They're
him.
breaking
Right,
his
right,
heart. They're breaking his heart. They
Exactly.
are breaking
I actually
his
feel
heart.
sorry for him. I don't feel sorry for many players, But I feel they're setting him up to fail.
I'm
It's another
sorry.
SPS.
I was going to say,
It's another
he's the other
SPS.
bloke. They've wrecked
He's
him.
gone.
telling
He's
you.
gone. We know he's gone. But
Of course
yeah.
he's gone. He's gone. They've wrecked him, playing him in the wrong position, man. I'm telling you, this is the same. Listen, the minestrone. You know what the minestrone is? A minestrone is a soup. If you keep putting the same ingredients there, you get the same taste. This is what's happening every week, mate.
It's
They're
a
just
minestrone
putting the
of
same
merda.
ingredients. Mate, the minestrone of merda, mate. Start putting something different in there. Put some lentils in there, mate. I like lentils. You like lentils?
Yeah,
I love
like
lentils.
wrap.
Something's got to change. Something's got to change.
All right. Hey, listen, mate. I tell you now. We'll what do we got here? We did this. All right. Listen,
Votes.
we're gonna do the votes. All right. Now we were messing each other yesterday. Half an hour. We couldn't work out who to put the votes for. It was a struggle.
It's one of the. When you're struggling to give votes, that's how bad it was.
Outside of the top player, it was hard. It was hard to start. And then number 2s and 1s.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Yeah.
Forget it. All right, I'll go first.
Yep.
It's hard, man. But one gave to Owens.
Yeah.
There could have been a couple of players.
Yeah.
There could have
Like
special mentions like the DDK.
I like this game.
I gave 2 to Betts. I thought he tried hard all day. He kicked a couple of goals, man. He was going up the grounds anyway. I gave 3 to Dow. I thought he did all right there, man. He
Yeah, you got to play that player in his
I'm
right
telling you,
position.
and he did all
The
right.
only knock I thought was just no tackles.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought as well.
I know.
But
I did see
you can
that.
work on
Even
that.
Patrick Cripps had no tackles.
Yeah.
on him.
You got to work on that.
Well, there wasn't much tackles for the whole side. Just
43 to be exact.
Was it?
Yeah, 43.
Oof. 43. I did more tackles, mate, trying to get the biscuits. All right, 4 to the.
Balenciaga Williams.
He got 4. So he did all right. He did all right. He
I thought
tried
it was,
hard.
yeah.
He's had a couple of good weeks.
5.
And 5, come on. I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to
There
say
we
it.
go. Yeah. 1 Owies, John Cena. 2 to the Coffin, Eddie Betts. 3 to Dow, still trying to find his nickname. 4 to Balenciaga and 5 to the ever-present Sam fucking Walsh.
Yep. 1 to Dow, 2 to Owies, 3 to Williams, 4 to Betts, 5 to Walsh.
There you go. They're the votes. So we had to give something. Look, as I said, the first couple Dow did all right. So there was a couple that tried, but the rest were rubbish, man, last night. Anyway, they were fucking rubbish. If they go into that change room, right? If they go into that change room and think anything different, there's something wrong with them. That was absolute rubbish. All right. So now we go to the votes. All right.
Leaderboard.
The leaderboard, the overall MVP jumper punch
We
leaderboard
just give
here.
it to him now.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
done.
no, it's his,
It's
but
it's
we just got
done.
to
Bar
go for it. It's
disaster.
pretty much the
It's
second and third here. So Walsh has moved to 146, as you can see, and the rest didn't change from last week.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
it was
you-
it was
Williams?
Doc and Cribs. No, Williams got a few more votes, but he
But he's
still
not-
hasn't
he's
made
not
the
there.
top 5.
Balenciaga still.
Yeah,
cooking around.
McKay 49, Weeks 46, Kune 35. None of them picked up any votes. The captains were terrible. McKay unfortunately went off. Wheats tried hard, and Kerno, well, yeah.
Whatever.
And that's it.
Yep.
That's it. All right. We're gonna bring some light-heart. No, it's light-heartedness, but it's also this one we all love, hey? Banana, I'll do it. I love this one.
Put a bit of research into your one, Rob, this week. Done a bit of research.
Listen, we could have given it to the whole club, everybody, but I had to pick a player.
You
I had to
speak
pick
I
a
think
player.
just given by what you've said, it could almost be a double banana of the week. But go on.
Oh, there's a lot of.
It's a
banana.
double-edged banana, I reckon.
Yeah, this one here. So this one here, first of all, goes to, sorry mate, Liam Jones.
You speak for me on this.
Liam Jones. And I'm almost going to give it to like the coach for mentioning Liam Jones in a press conference like he did something good.
He took
In the last
marks.
quarter,
There you
he
go.
took 6 marks in the last quarter.
Irrelevant quarter. The game was.
Have a look at him, and we're going to show you the video now because I've cut up a few highlights.
Uh-huh.
Every mark he took was a turnover straight away, like instantly.
He only used
And-
one by handball.
One by handballs, and the others, I'm telling you, like 16 possessions. How many were just like kicks?
Long bombs.
What are you doing? I'm telling you, mate. This bloke here, he's bloody lost the plot, mate.
He's spoiling his own players.
He's spoiling his own players. He's doing turnovers.
Runs past the ball
You're
like a
big-
headless
I'm
chicken.
telling you, mate. You're a banana, man. I'm telling you, mate.
Don't go and look at the stats. Go and watch him
Watch
in
it.
game.
Watch it. That's
The
why
stats are false.
I put
The
together
stats
this
are
highlights,
false.
mate. Have a look. Every time he took a mark, he turned it over. So what's the good of that spectacular mark that you took? Man, what did we say about the defence? This is with Saad, this is with all of them, right? Your first thing is to defend.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the spectacular marks. Bugger, that's it, man. He's gonna have. You want this?
You want it?
Yeah.
Paul can give it. Oh,
Don't
you
even
speak to
think
me. I hate him.
The whole football club.
Yeah.
That's it. You got no more?
No.
I got one more.
That's it.
He's gone to double dip.
Pardon me.
This is from the fans.
Okay.
From the fans.
From the fans and the Jumper Punch fans wanted me to give you this for not attending the live stream. You weak prick.
Work commitments. I can't take off.
I'm telling you, the fans spoke.
I've run the Cornella. 2 weeks in a
2 weeks in a
row.
row.
Let's see.
The running double.
Let's
It's the
see
fan,
that.
I've become victim of the first
Yeah.
top fan banana.
They were, first of all, mate, everyone that tuned in.
Oh, that
mate,
was awesome.
we had-
Thank you.
Fanana of the week.
and they kept mentioning him, where is he? Where is the weak
Where's
bloke?
the professor? Where is he?
I'm here.
All right.
He's back.
Now, there's no real reserves.
Nah, they have the reserves. We don't know.
Was there any reserves?
There would have been a scratch match, but there's no vision.
Oh, I think
there's
it was between they had Essendon players, Carlton players together versing, and who cares?
Someone.
Hey, gives a shit.
Anyway.
I reckon they would have given the Carlton team a run. Anyway, don't worry about that. Hey, we got Mars Minkala is back in his official
Yeah.
title now. Mars
Right.
Minkala, because now you have got a special Minkala.
Yes. So
Right,
this
okay.
week's Mars Minkiata is average game time in response goal to a Carlton goal. So basically it is when we kick a goal, how quick does the opposition kick a goal? So from yesterday's game, I just went through the goals and seeing how quick they
Now,
responded.
before you
to
say
yeah.
it, just quickly, can everyone just give how many seconds you reckon it takes
Yeah, I'll
to
give
do
you-
that?
yeah.
We'll just give you a couple of, everyone just
The
comment
average time.
Average time. Average
take.
Have a
time.
guess. Have a guess.
For a
Average
responding
time for a
goal.
responding goal.
Like, it's got to be like 3-4 minutes. It has to be like.
No,
it
I'll
has to
say 45 seconds.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, but yeah.
be. No,
This
I
is
think
why
it's,
we've got
it's
Mars
impossible.
Minkala.
No team allows
Here we
under
go.
a minute.
Drum roll.
What is it?
49 seconds on average yesterday. 49 seconds on average they responded with a quick goal after we kicked one.
So every time we kick a
Kick
goal,
one.
if they were to respond, it
Yeah.
came within 49 seconds.
Yeah.
On average.
On average.
So there's probably within 2 minutes there's a couple of goals. There was a Liam Ryan response goal, 1 minute 20. Then we did a response goal, got us 2 minutes and 10.
Don't worry about us. Worry
Okay,
about them.
Redden response goal, 1 minute 20. Jermaine Jones response goal, 29 seconds. Ryan response goal, 37 seconds. Ryan response goal again, 20 seconds.
Man, and this kills you, man.
No
because it
momentum.
takes us, it's so much work for us to kick a goal.
I mean, there was one time when we responded with a goal. It took us nearly 5 minutes to kick a response goal. I think the quickest was 2 minutes and 10.
It's,
So it's almost like we kick a goal and
And then what do we work hard for? Nothing.
that's it. But then they just kind of stop because it's all about what you do next. So we've kicked a goal, all right.
Yeah. And
What
then
do
how
we do
you-
next?
And then we just
We just
concede a
kick a
goal.
goal.
And it happens in every match.
20 seconds, 29 seconds.
Now,
was it?
49 seconds.
No,
on
no,
average.
was it? No,
Oh,
was it
20
about
seconds, one goal.
20.
That's one kick in goal.
But for fuck's sake, when you bounce it, that's like 6 seconds just there.
It's bad. It's really bad. They need to address that too. You can go watch every game this season. I'm sure it'll be within.
So
a
between the
minute.
red time goals and
And
the
the quick
response
response
goals,
goals,
I've got no
mate.
chance. No chance, man.
now
And-
again, I just want to make
Mate,
mention of
you
this.
started
as well.
taking notes, man.
You just jigged my memory.
Let's do it.
Remember how I made mention of that distance covered
Oh, yeah, you
stats
did
last week?
Oh, yeah.
We lost that stat again.
Yeah, that's good.
West Coast 280.9 kilometres covered, Carlton 279.
With waffle players in.
kilometres covered.
Waffle players.
And we lost the last quarter again.
Yes, I saw that.
That last quarter was bad. Make the
And West Coast are the worst last quarter team.
Team in the
They did, they
competition.
showed
They
us
showed
that.
that they were bottom 3 and 8 or something.
Actually, we saw that and we go, we don't want to see that. That's
And we were
rubbish.
5 and 5. 5, no,
Whatever
5,
it
5
was.
and 1. They were 5, 5 and 1, and they were 3 and 8.
Every
Yeah,
stat. All right.
There you go.
That is just a Mars has been covered. I like that. I like that stat. That's cool, man. You got to bring more of that. That was interesting.
So the journal has moved into therapy,
Now
and
we've
Mars
got
has been
Mars
gathered.
and
We're,
always something
we're
special.
proactive at the
Bang.
jumper punch, not reactive.
20
Bang.
seconds.
20 seconds it took for him to kick a
That
goal.
can't be right.
It's
I'm
fucking
gonna have
disgusting.
to rewatch that 20.
Must be a record.
Anyway.
Fluffy was quick.
Hey, listen. We're gonna talk a little bit of Talking Blue with Rocco. So
Oh,
everyone
yes.
watching,
Yes.
this is with special guest Vince Lochisano.
Yes.
Right? And
Yes.
this week is Peter Bazzasto's Goal and Mark of the Year. Everyone watch this. All right, everyone, welcome again to the...
Welcome back to
Punch
Lygon
to-
Street, Carlton.
Yes. This is Talking Blue with Rocco and of course Vince, and we're again at Lygon Street, and we've got another great moment in time. And this was earlier on. This is like in '81,
40 years ago.
40 years ago. And this
I was only 12, going on 13.
I was 11.
There you go.
And we saw one of the great players come over to Australia, and we're talking about... Who are we talking about?
Well, we're talking about one of the two boom WA recruits. This one,
Yeah.
Peter Bazzasto, the Buzz.
The Buzz.
And
man.
didn't he bring a buzz to Carlton that year?
Look, his name was Bazzasto, but the Buzz, that name suited him because it was just what he brought to the side. Never seen anything like that.
No.
He come along, and we already had a great side.
Yeah.
We just won the 79.
But Peter Bazzasto and his mate Kenny Hunter, they just slotted in on half forward flank and half back flank just beautifully.
And the Buzz only ended up playing like 66 games,
63 maybe.
Right, and so it was only a short stint, but gee, did he
What an
leave a
impact he
mark?
had.
Oh, it was unreal. So we'll watch it.
Yep.
We'll watch this.
But he won the goal of the year and mark of the year. This is the
here's
mark of the year.
Watch this with this. Look it go up.
Oh! Over
Hey.
John Mossop.
Hey,
You know what? If you really watch that closely, he's taken that mark. He's soared above tall players.
Yeah.
Like imagine if they had only been medium-sized or small players, he would have been on their heads.
Yeah.
That's how high he got up.
and he took it on his
It was
chest.
an unbelievable mark.
And look,
Right in front of the home crowd,
It
in
was the
front of the
best.
social
It was
club,
the best.
Robert
It was
Heatley stand.
It was the best. It was the
It
best.
was a
I was
great
there
night.
and I was buzzing, man. I was a little kid
Look
there,
at that
just
crowd.
standing.
Yeah,
And
a bit more
And what does he do
anticipation.
here, Bart? He kicks the goal.
That's the important thing.
That's the important thing, man. And this bloke was a goal kicker.
He was
You
indeed.
could see that. Look at that, man. And he kicked it, and
What
everyone
a
was
goal.
pumped. Everyone was pumped, man. Look at him.
That's what you got to do when you take the mark of the year.
Right, but
And
then
now
we
here's
come to
the
this
goal
moment.
of the year at
Look at this
Waverley
guy. Look at
against
this,
Geelong.
Look
Look
at
at
this.
that.
Look at this.
Smothers it. He knows where the goals are. He snaps it over
And
his
he's pumped,
shoulder.
man. He's
Have
pumped,
a
man.
look
That
at
was
that.
unbelievable.
You've
I
got to
like-
have goal sense to know how to kick that ball,
Exactly. You
get
know.
the right spin on the ball. Jeez, that was a
Look
great
at that
goal.
Mark McCall. We had some champions in there.
Yes, he certainly did. I mean, if someone had said to Peter Bazzasto the year before in 1980, you're going to go to Victoria, you're going to play in the best competition in Australia, you're going to play for the best football club in Australia, you're going to slot into that side, you're going to take the mark of the year and the goal of the year and win a premiership in your first year of VFL football, he would have said, you've got to be kidding, don't you? What a great debut. Has anyone had a better debut than that? Goal of the year, mark of the year, and a premiership medal in your first year of VFL football.
It'd be hard to beat that. It'd be hard to beat that. It'd be hard to beat that, man.
I
Like,
mean,
that was-
all he had to do was win the Brownlow just to top it off.
yeah, well, that's it. So he wasn't that kind of player, but
No.
he was tough too, man. Because I remember, was it the 81 or 82? He got knocked out. Oh, he didn't get knocked out, but he had a big hit. He had a big hit.
Okay.
Yeah. So I remember Harmsy telling me that, they were right in there
like once he got hit, but they are.
What a lot of people don't know about Peter Bazusto is that his father played for the club. I think he played about maybe 30 games. Also in the number 4.
Yep. 100%.
Barry Bazusto. Barry
They-
Bazusto.
I actually mentioned that in the number 4 episode.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I picked that and I highlighted that his dad.
Just in case they forgot, we're telling you again.
No, 100%, man. That's 100%. His dad did play for him, so that was good. Yeah. So the Buzz, and it was only like he played only 3 years.
Yeah.
He left
Well, he went back because his parents got crook and he wanted to go back to Perth. And he wanted to come back after a year or two, but he couldn't quite get back. I'm not sure what happened there, but
They say with the whole.
he ended up playing a premiership with Perth, the Perth Football Club. He's got a big association with them.
That's good. And you're doing something.
Yes, coming up soon, keep a look out. There's going to be a Peter Bazusto roast. We're going to do a roast night. We're going to have a lot of the old past players there on the night, and
I think
it's coming up in July.
All right, July. Where do you go to?
Okay. The best thing to do is to have a look at the supporter group pages because it'll be promoted on those, and the Cheer Squad. The Cheer Squad page will have it on there. The Peter Bazusto roast, and it'll be in July. I think it's a Friday the 23rd from memory. And I think the following week, the past players are doing a 40th anniversary of the 81 and 82 back-to-back premierships. Yeah.
All right, cool. Nah, well, if everyone...
So Bazusto will be down here for that,
man,
no doubt.
We got the internet these days. Just look it up and
Yep.
you'll find it. And you'll find
Look
this
up
man's
Peter
gonna-
Bazusto roast,
this
it'll
man's-
come up.
That's it. And this man's going to host it. And
I am,
And
yep.
he's going to use those vocal cords. We love the vocal cords, man. So that was
Yes,
all
I'll be
good.
auctioning a few things that night too.
He's the
Yeah.
auctioneer, right? The
Yeah.
auctioneer. So anyway, look, good.
It'll
Good
be
that
great.
we,
And it won't be expensive either. It'll only be like $80 a head or something. So it'll be at a
Great night
little
out.
hotel here in Carlton.
all right. Come. All right. Good
All right.
seeing you, man.
You
Thank
too, Rob.
again, man.
No
And
worries.
We'll see you next time for the next big event. I think I've got something else in mind.
Great memories, aren't they?
We'll do it. Thanks, mate.
Terrific.
How good was that, guys?
Fantastic. What a
Mate,
feat to achieve.
Has there been anyone that's ever achieved that?
Nah, well, we
No
said
way.
that to win, like, imagine, we said this, but imagine coming in, right, to the club and they said to him, listen, you're going to win Mark and Gold of the Year and the Premiership in your first year. He was a superstar, man, this
Trifecta.
bloke. He was a superstar.
And I'll tell you what, given the type of player he is, he wouldn't have given a stuff about goal or mark of the year.
Nah.
Flag was what that was.
Nah.
Like,
And he does say that. It was all about the flag.
It's
And
all
all the old players say that, right? So let's now the Buzz is going to do a roast. It's on the 23rd of July. They're going to roast the Buzz, right?
Right.
So it's at the Arrow on Swanson.
Hopefully it goes ahead.
Yeah, well, it's a month. It's a
Month
month
in
and a bit
advance.
away. So hopefully, so it's 7 p.m. till 8. Legends in attendance. Now, apparently,
Oh, shit.
so I'm going to put up this graphic so everyone can see. You can contact Goz. Email me on, gmarge73@yahoo.com.au. Right?
Yep.
The roast, I think it's about $80 a ticket. So that's drinks and meals, and there's going to be people like Parkins, all the legends that he played with, Kenny Hunter, all of them are going to be there. They're going to roast him. They've also going to. He also said he doesn't know if he can do it, but he's going to try to get the flying doormat there, man.
Oh, God.
Brucey.
He's not going to say anything.
No, and that's the whole thing. He's going to sit there quietly. But anyway, let's hope. Now, everyone have a look at these 3 picks I'm going to show, right? The first one is the Mark of the Year.
Oh, yes. These
Have a
are
look at these. These are all
Lithograph.
lithograph, is it?
Lithograph, yeah.
Yeah. The next one is the newspaper. I bought one of these, Skyly. And the next one is Hunter. He's selling these. So you can contact him through. Actually, if you want to, mate, send us a message and that, and we'll get you onto him. He'll personally sign them. I think they're about $250. Bargain.
There it
He'll
is.
personally sign it.
Bang.
So he's also
Bang.
selling these prints. So have a look at that, and the great man. Help him out. This is great. The Buzz roast. Everyone go, man. This is going to be good.
There it is.
That's it.
We'll join that.
All right. Now we got.
This will uplift everybody.
This,
now.
this is what we wait for, mate. This is called
Kickouts.
Hey, this is the best, man. I love this, man. I love this, man. So the first one we have. Oh, this is the best.
Nah,
man.
mate, I saw this on the weekend.
First of all, what was her name? The one who said it first, the premier, whatever.
Is it?
Oh, I don't even know. The one from
Whatever.
South
She
Australia,
said,
her
don't
name is.
touch the
It's
ball.
not Gladys.
We'll just
or
call it
something.
banana.
Is it
The
Gladys?
banana, yeah,
she's a
banana.
fucking banana.
She said, don't touch the ball for coming to crowds. Have a look at these. Look at the thing. Well, look at the
Look at the
first
guy.
one.
Look
What
at
is
him.
going on here?
What
Seriously.
is this? I gave him a roast on my Instagram story. I just let go.
What? Are you serious? Are you serious?
Fucking pick it up. Pick it
Now have a
up.
look at it. Have a look at the next one.
She's got fucking oven mitts on. She's in the wrong place. Sorry, no, I shouldn't
Nah.
say that, but
Yes, you can.
No, but with those mitts, you're in the wrong place. You should be in the kitchen. Anyone wearing those mitts, blokes or
fucking got
female.
mitts on for. I know, maybe she's taking the piss, or maybe she isn't.
Well, if she's taking the piss,
Who rocks up to the football wearing oven mitts?
Are we serious? We're gonna catch the COVID.
Society
on the thing,
is fucked.
Next, they're gonna be like putting sanitizer on the ball after every bounce or
I
something.
think they do
that already.
They do.
Do they?
I don't know.
No.
They rub it down,
Whatever.
yeah.
No.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, all the rubbing of the balls
That's
down.
it. I'll give up.
Rubbing
I'm
down the
all
balls.
against it. Hey, look at this one. Look at this bloke with the golf.
Is
club.
this the golfer? I think this is all us during the game, isn't it? Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna... Mate, that is a can't support, man. I love this bloke, man. Look at this, man. That reminded me of, remember the cockroaches kick 2 weeks ago? That was his kick, right? Oh, all right. This is it, mate. I'm over this shit, man. Watch this video. Watch this video.
The Blues are back, says Cripsy. That's lovely to see it.
Why are you the way that you are?
Can't you go 5 seconds without humiliating yourself?
How long was that?
Why? You guys are so bad at this game! Why?
Blues are back, baby.
What are we back now? What game was that after?
It's Gold Coast
Now,
Suns.
can
2
I
years ago?
just last year?
Last year,
can I
sorry.
just summarise up? Can I just summarise as to where our club is at? If you are saying the Blues are back
baby.
against a Gold Coast team who were playing on a 4-day backup in muggy conditions with 55 18-year-olds in their team, and then you come out against Collingwood the week after, and then you put your feet up in the last quarter and get beaten, that is a sign of where our club standards are at. And I will preface this by saying, do you think that the side that won the premiership in 1995 would have celebrated like that after a win against the Brisbane Bears?
Blues are back, baby.
They didn't sing the theme song for half the year after the game. Remember what Fraser Brown said?
Yep.
They didn't sing the theme song.
Yeah. Because the job wasn't done.
The
man.
job
Correct.
was not done. We do not sing until we win the flag.
Blues are back to being shit,
Steve,
baby.
Steve Carell there, man, with the calm head there. Did you see that? Mate, he killed me when he said what he said there, man.
Times may change, but standards must remain.
It's simple, man.
That's it.
It's simple. The Blues are back.
Blues are back,
Unfortunately,
You know where they're back to?
Shit.
Where they deserve to be.
yeah, I deserve
bottom.
it, man. They deserve
We
it.
don't deserve it.
They
No,
do.
we don't. We don't. We're back. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed.
How
Back
much
to
talking
embarrassing.
can you do?
Blues are back, baby.
All we do is talk.
Fucking signing, you
I don't
dickhead.
want to keep going on, but how excited was he too? We're back, baby!
Next
Sign the contract for crying out loud! Don't start me on this shit, mate.
No,
Hey, he
next
still
one.
hasn't signed it.
Next one. Oh, this one's a ripper.
Alright, so now we got this one. This is from John O. Smith, man.
Oh, have a look at this.
His Blues
We're gonna
cave.
You talk about sick puppies.
We're gonna start with
Now,
the door.
I say that in a positive connotation
No, yeah,
because
no,
I love the sick
we
puppies.
love
because
sick puppies.
us three are sick
Mate,
puppies.
have a look at the door. Right, this is just the entrance. Now have a look what's inside.
It's like the Battler.
Oh my God, have a look at this, mate. Have a look at this, the petrol Bowser. Look at that, the frame. The
I'll tell you what, the
shoes.
Carlton petrol Bowser are running on empty at the moment. There's nothing left. There's nothing left. It needs to be refueled.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
In there is a cemetery of what we had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
It's a memorial.
That's
It's
amazing,
fantastic.
Jono,
It's
mate.
awesome.
You are a star, mate. And look, we'll put a couple of pictures of him. Mate, this is Jono, man. Proudly.
Fantastic.
And look, proudly, we're all proud, Carlton,
course
supporters
we are, yes.
of the jumper. At the moment, we're not proud of what they're producing. But at the moment, and look at that, mate, the balls that are being signed, man. This is, I'm telling you, mate. Hey, listen, I'm going to try it. I reckon we start doing a show in there, mate. Is that
Yeah,
crazy?
yeah,
We should
yeah,
do a
yeah.
show in there? Mate, that is unreal,
Pay
man.
for
That's
travel
top.
expenses, no worries.
That's tops. All right, that was a market
Market
cuts. Hey, hope you had a good time, mate. It lifted your spirits there.
That's what it's all about.
Hey, listen,
Who's back?
I'm a little bit disappointed.
I'm very disappointed.
The jumper
The
punch.
jumper punch photo.
We didn't
Get your photos in.
We didn't get one photo, but what's wrong with you people, mate? A free jumper. Anyway, it's up to you. So
Get
no-
your photos in, ladies
No
and gentlemen.
pictures, no
You're all
pictures,
fans
mate.
of the
No
show.
pictures.
Send in
Hey.
your jumper punch photos.
all it means is the ones that have sold it, mate, the odds, the chances of them winning are getting much more bigger.
That's exactly right. Get your photos in. All of you.
Unbelievable.
You talk about the club not performing. Come on.
How can they perform if you don't perform?
Send it to our personal page. Send it to the Jumper Punch
Hey, listen,
page.
do
Instagram,
it now. Just
Facebook.
do it now. Punch someone right now, please.
Punch yourself if you have to.
Punch yourself. Punch
You
yourself.
don't even have to have any Carlton gear on. You do, preferably, yeah, but
No,
Whatever.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you say, Mars? Be creative.
Be creative. All right, I love it. So we're going to get heaps of
That's
stuff.
it. That's a public service announcement to all of you out there.
Done. Ah. Paul's
Yeah.
call. I don't even know. You didn't say what you're going to do.
got
So
no clue what this is today.
I don't know. Poems, calls. I don't know what it's going to be. What's it going to be
Shakespeare
today?
coming out,
So,
or
we're going to continue on from the 600.
Oh, we're waiting for this.
Have
So
you?
I don't know what's going to happen. Let's go.
Well, you've just seen what's unfolded, and I'm just going to call it.
How are you going to call
the
it?
punters,
So the hat's going to come out.
the fedora.
How's it? Hold on a minute.
Yeah, that's the
It's
front.
gone a bit. Is that the front? No, that's
That's a
the
bit like,
front. Yeah,
that's a
there
bit
it
like
It's going to be like cup season, yeah.
just fold it.
is. Yeah, fuck. Oh, it's gone, mate. Now, I didn't even bring my binoculars, but Rocco quite handily has sorted me out.
I've been using them. I've been looking for a win.
This could be a very short call, just quietly, because it's turned into an unmitigated disaster at the moment. But we continue the race at the 600 metre mark. Worsfold's hopped on and Carlton, they're dropping away very badly now. They're almost at the rear of the field. Melbourne have dashed away with the Western Bulldogs. Collingwood are starting to catch up to Carlton now. They have the stick pulled on them at the 1,000 metre mark. Carlton, they are that far behind. They think they're in the lead. They can't even see the leaders. Melbourne and Western Bulldogs are off and gone. Richmond are coming. But Carlton, well, they may as well put the green screen up because they are done and dusted.
Oh no, that's funny.
That's all they get from me this week.
That's all it.
We are that far behind
Mate,
that we think we're in front.
That's the best thing I've heard all day, mate. We're that far behind. We can't see
can't
no
even
one.
see.
We think we're in front.
We think we're in front.
Running our own race.
That is hilarious. We're running. The horses are black. Come up behind us, and we think we're in front. That's
Mate,
amazing.
Collingwood are one win away from us. This was, and now racing fans will know this, right? Racing fans will know this, right? Now, to all you racing fans out there, Winks won the Turnbull Stakes 1 year by about 8 lengths.
We were there.
Yeah.
She pissed it.
Oh,
She bolted it, right? Now, it was a small field, right? There were about a field of 6, and there were 2 horses in the race that were both 1,000 to 1, right? They were both 1,000 to 1. It was Magical and someone
It
else.
was a Sky.
I can't remember who it was, but I'm going to get the replay up for you. Right? I'm going to get the replay up for you.
We're going to show the replay.
We're going to show
we're
the
gonna show the
replay. We're going
replay.
to see the replay. Now, Magical and the other horse that were 1,000 to 1, they were fighting out the greatest race of all time for last and second last. It was the greatest thing I've ever seen.
We were
And
there,
Collingwood and Carlton are doing the exact same thing at the moment. So Western Bulldogs and Melbourne Winks, they're gone. We can't even see him.
So who
but
are
we're
we?
running the race against Collingwood, and we've just got our nose in front at the moment.
Yeah.
So this is Carlton and Collingwood at the moment.
Oh,
This is bad.
we were
It's
there.
embarrassing.
I've got a video of that too. That was the most laughable thing I've ever seen.
Well, whatever you got, we're going to show it.
Oh, well, I think
We're
we'll
gonna
just get
roll
the
up.
normal
We'll get the
broadcast.
normal. Yeah, that's so true, man. I can't believe we're laughing at them, and I'm telling you, like, I don't
They're
know.
laughing at us.
We are that
I
far
don't know who they got
behind.
next.
We're Collingwood. I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
we got. I'm telling you, we're not winning the next game.
We are that far behind. We can't see the leaders, and we think we're in front.
That's funny, man.
Yep.
Ready, set.
That's where we're at.
Ready, set. Let's have it. I'm going to have this because I'm going to about to do.
This is Rocco's rant.
Okay, sorry.
Rocco's rant. Fucking
Salute
salute
for Rocco's rant.
That warms the Robbie Coggles.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shout out to Robbie.
We're going to do him a shout out too, man. for
We
Robbie.
are indeed, yep, because he sent in some,
All right,
some
so
interesting
this is
stuff.
what we're going to do. I'm going to do the Rocco's rant. I've written this out, so I'm going to read it. I might fuck it up a few times.
Oh, it's a speech.
Because I speak good English, so.
You've got a very thick Italian, English, Australian
Yeah.
mixture going on, Rocco. You have indeed.
Nah, you can't pick that. I can't. I'm a wog from fucking Reservoir, man. You can definitely pick that out. But proud of it. All right.
Here we go.
Here we go. First of all, this was hard for me. Mainly, what else can I say that hasn't already been said? All right? But I'm going to start with this fucking board.
Yep.
A board that should be elected by the members. People like you and me. Instead, the board is full of these rich, powerful figures who are more concerned by their own agenda than what really matters at the club, winning, and the members who bleed for this club. I read in one of the big papers that a former assistant coach said that when they got Mick Malthouse, quote, they thought they could buy a coach and buy a flag again. The power figures at Carlton, the big money dogs, had a huge influence on the footy club. It's different from other footy clubs. It's obvious that what they say goes and people listen to them. If that's the case, they can get their cash and fuck off. They appointed the coach, and yes, the supporters influenced the decision. But just remember this. A strong leadership would have never bowed to that, and they would have made the right decision for the club. It clearly has not, because we can see that this club and the job is clearly too much for a person like Teague to handle. I've heard that Teague needs some good assistant coaches around him to make him better. But I say a good leader makes people around him better, not the other way around.
Love that.
Teague constantly plays players in the wrong position, plays players that don't deserve a game, and doesn't drop them when they should be. He hasn't got a plan B or C, let alone a plan A. The coach has clearly lost the players and they are not playing for him. That was clearly evident yesterday. How can you go into battle and fight for someone who you don't respect or believe in what they're doing? Now, in saying all this, this is not all his fault. Just like the way the players are playing is not all their fault. This falls on the shoulders of the board. You have been making these decisions for the last 20 years. You have failed at every turn. Your appointment of Teague, you appointed Teague, and you have to take responsibility. This great club that we all love is on its knees, and this is your fault. You failed. You done the wrong thing by the club. For once, do the right thing and fuck off. Give back the club to the rightful owners, the members.
That's right. I like it.
That's how I feel, man.
Agree, disagree,
Oh, I
whatever
love
it may be.
I hope people disagree. I hope they disagree.
Right,
And
what
just
you
watch
think in
next
the
week.
comments, but
Mate, this is
Whatever.
it.
how you feel
Something
is how you
has to
feel, and
change.
100%.
Something does have to change, and again, I don't want to go over the whole thing again, but mate, the board, they make decisions. You can say whatever you want about the coach. You decided on the coach. You decided. That was your decision. Like, I know you mentioned it before. You go, oh, you know, but we helped, mate. We wanted Tegan. So what? So I've got my son here. Oh, he decides, oh, you know, I want to do that. Shut up, idiot. I'm the one making the decisions here.
I know.
I'm not going to let a 12-year-old make decisions. That's why I appointed you.
And his record now has gone to 37%.
37%, correct. And I think...
And I almost, like, it's not his fault. It's almost like they threw him into the fight.
Outside of the... outside of the interim year, he's only won 7 and 4. He's won 11 out of 20.
I saw this. He's out of his past 18 games, I think he's lost 14.
Wow,
something like that.
I'm telling you, man.
Don't quote me on that, but I know it's something along the lines of that, if not very close to that. I mean, it's all evident, isn't it? So yeah.
Well, you know, like it's...
Well, look, just not to harp on about it, but he got to pick his own assistant
And that was
coaches.
the other thing.
He got to pick his own assistant coaches, and what did he say? I back my boys.
100%,
He kept the same. So.
100%. He said he's going to back his boys, and if that's true...
If you go down, you go down with all of them. All of them go together.
Well, you have to take responsibility.
That's right.
At the end of the day, he made a choice, because if he would have succeeded, he would have stood there and said, listen, hey, look at me.
Yeah.
But now you have to take that responsibility. What? You didn't want any new assistant coach. You thought this rubbish was going to do anything better. Mate, Melbourne did Mark Williams. They decided to do some new coaching. And then they blamed the COVID. Oh, you know, it was hard. Bullshit.
It's hard for everybody.
Everyone's in the same boat. It's how you adapt and change. So
correct.
I'm telling you,
smart decisions.
Something has to be done, man. And I know I'm starting to feel it. Like, we've been reading the messages. You can hear
the sentiment on the social media posts that the official site, the official
what
posts,
they write up.
they are getting lambasted.
Yeah, they're getting smashed.
The
tide has well and truly turned.
Even the ones who are been defending the club are starting to
sick of it.
Man.
Starting to get sick of it.
Yep, 100%, man. 100%, man. And in saying that, I had a message during the week, and I look forward to, man, anything you disagree with me, agree with me, man. I love it, man. I love debating with you, man, because who knows who's right and wrong. But I had this message from this person, right, who said, oh, when we played the Vince Lochisano bit last week, this particular person, which I'm not going to name, said, oh, that was, what she goes, oh, that's 2 minutes of my life I won't get back, right? That's fine, mate. You didn't agree what was written. I hope you enjoyed the game. I hope you get back those 2 hours, because that's what you got to look forward to.
So what was why was it? What was
didn't mean anything.
What was
she didn't go.
But what was the rebuttal?
My rebuttal.
No, her rebuttal.
No, there wasn't.
Why did she say that wasn't true?
No, she didn't. She
obviously didn't have an answer. So.
Didn't have an answer. All she said was she thought that was a waste of time, that the intro we did last week, which is fair enough. I'm just saying,
That's okay.
No worries, man. That was fair enough. I hope you enjoyed the 2 hours we watched the other night, mate, because really at the end of the day, if we keep doing the same thing, we're going to end up with the same result. Yep. So anyway, saying that,
we don't have the game next week.
I was going to say, we're going to go next week. No, we're going to buy. Thank God. No, seriously, we need to how do you say? We just need to rejuvenate.
Yeah, rejuvenate the juices.
Recharge the batteries.
Yeah. Might do some yoga and just rejuvenate. But as I said, there will be a show
next week.
Yes, it will be.
So I don't know what it's going to involve. I don't know if it's going to, because depending, I don't know if there's going to be there's going to be a mid-season review. I don't know if someone else is going to be involved. Yeah. We're going to go on, we're going to do the mid-season review, and we're definitely, so there will be a show. And that's it, man. So in closing,
shout-outs.
Yep. Yeah, there's going to be shout-outs. So first of all, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, subscribe, push the like, everyone push it now. Go.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, bang!
Like, subscribe, press it.
Also,
Melbourne Coffee Roasting Co. Get on them. Promo code Carlton15 for 15% discount.
100%.
Link is in the live chat. Link will be in the comment section.
Everywhere. Help a local small business.
That's correct.
Support them, mate. That's what we're all here for. That's what we all do. Yep. The other one is I'm gonna give a big shout out to Robbie Cockrell.
How good was this?
Have a look at this. I'm going to show you. Now people would have seen it. We posted it. We didn't do that.
Nah, not a
Robbie did that on
gets
his
all the
own
credit.
record. I don't even know where he got the photos from. Hey,
He did a really good job.
How
How did he get that?
I reckon he's been like.
Maybe he's coming
Creeping
to the
around the
house.
house.
Coming to the house. I can't believe how he
Maybe
did it,
he's
but
got
how
that
good is that, man? Like, seriously, man, like, to do that
We love
effort,
all
man,
our-
I'm telling
we
you,
love
I
all
was
the people.
absolutely stoked to start it. Then I got a couple of people that have been sending messages. Trevor Sawyer, he
Oh, yeah.
contacted me.
Yes, he
man.
contacted me
Good
too.
bloke, man.
Trevor, hello, how are you?
Is Melanie Jane Brooks? She's always
Yes,
contacting me,
I've been
mate, and
speaking
sending
to
great
her as
messages.
well,
I love
yeah.
it. Hank Lunenberg.
Yes.
I see that.
He's a
friend of the
leader.
show.
Graham George and Rocco Morrow. I just said that because he got
That's
his name
his
Rocco.
name,
Yeah.
yeah.
And and Michael Makuchi. He asked when I'm going to import the Panther piss. It's coming, mate. It's coming, mate. The jumper punch.
And we hope as well that after the buy, we'll have lapel microphones
Yes.
or some
Yeah,
sort
yeah,
of
yeah, so that's
audio.
coming too.
That is definitely on
It's
the
on the
way.
way,
Thanks
so-
to you guys.
I've got
Thanks to you guys.
a couple of shout outs
Go
as
for
well. Matthew O'Connor
Yes.
loves sending me videos of stuff that we have in common, so awesome. Justin Akari, my Lebo mate, he's fantastic. He loves all the stuff that we do, so which is good, going well. Craig Morgan, as always,
Yes.
always keeping
Craig,
contact
always
with him.
keeping contact,
He's
man.
awesome. And Adam Maple is an interesting one.
He's a
Pulls
sick
these-
puppy.
He is. Pulls
I
these
love him.
figures and all these articles. So
Yeah.
he's in.
I love
Opens, he opens your eyes to some things that you don't see always.
100%.
So yeah,
Hey, listen, this little family that we've
It's a
had.
community.
it's awesome. We love it.
We've got to make some. Would people be interested in buying merchandise? I think
Yeah,
we've
no.
got to start making some merch.
Well,
Yeah, let us
hey,
know.
if you are, let us know because we've been thinking about it. Hey, would you wear something that said "market cunts" on your top? How good would that be? Or what's the other one? Hoodwink.
Hoodwinked.
Well,
Jumper punch.
Don't
like
we
that.
have a photo of Hoodwink?
Yeah, I'll show you that.
Oh,
At
we
the
did.
start.
We did. Fuck, I've been
At the other
hoodwinked
start.
again.
At the start again, mate. That was the hoodwink.
Fuck
Hey,
yeah.
oh, what? All right, since you've done that, I'm going to show this now. This is a close-up of you, man. This is the
Of
best.
me?
He does, and this was done by John Allen.
I think it was that. I think that photo was from my formal year 12. Year 12, going like.
You know why I love it? You look like
Look
you
good,
were
man.
really good. That was the best.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
the best. That
It
was
was
John
an
Allen,
Indian
man.
Oh, was it? Oh, God.
It's the troll face.
That was
That's what I got it
fantastic,
from.
man.
So
Hey,
all
John
we
Allen,
told-
you're a gunman. You show. Catch up with your show on Saturday. Also, the live streams. We'll be doing another
We'll
one.
be doing the GWS.
Yeah, the GWS. And
Unless
this
I go up
time,
there, but nah, he'll be on.
I don't know. I've got to see what the work schedule's like.
Ah, here we go.
Fucking Minestrone shit here, mate.
We'll see how we
We'll
go.
get him
If
on,
not,
don't worry.
if not,
If not, we
If
just
not, you've
we
always
carry
got
it.
that to award with.
we carry.
So,
So
yeah.
that's it, guys. That's been the big show. Hope everyone feels better. We'll definitely be back next week.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Cheers.
And we'll see you next week. And go
Go
Blues!
Blues!